So I'm thinking, if you had a grain of sand in your hand, grain of sand, and you're on some boat in the middle of some ocean, and if you threw that grain of sand into the sea, in the middle of this ocean, you throw it into the sea and wait for a while. And in another boat, somewhere else on Earth, possibly in some other ocean, there's someone else with the grain of sand in their hand as well. And that person throws their grain of sand into the sea as well. So what I'm thinking is that in terms of how the universe is, the size of the universe, the chances of the grain of sand from the first boat reaching the grain of sand that comes from the other boat, that's the kind of chance of meeting an alien species. So just imagine that grain of sand, let's say in the Atlantic Ocean, bumping into the grain of sand from the Pacific Ocean. The odds against that are pretty remote, I would say. So that's probably the chance of us meeting an alien species. That's how big the universe is. So it's highly unlikely that we will ever encounter an alien species. It's still possible though, but not very likely. I think it's amazing to view the odds in this way. It's just incomprehensible. But it doesn't change the fact that alien species are out there. It just means we're not going to meet them. And that's incredibly sad. But at the same time, it's sad, it's also very fortunate because countries on Earth can't get along with each other. So the likelihood of us getting on with an alien species is remote. But it is amazing to know pretty much for certain that there are other life forms out there somewhere. It's deeply sad we will never encounter them, but it is amazing to know that they're there.